Hey guys, LechK here, building my sauna project slash gazebo, and I'm doing the roof rafters right now. I want to do a quick video to show you how to cut Birdsmouth Cut on your rafters for when doing a roof on a shed, house, or whatever, so on. This is a lean-to design, so I'm going to show you guys how to cut the top and back section, not just the one side. And Birdsmouth Cut is basically this cut on both ends here that your rafters will sit on, so it's secure to the walls and your stuff doesn't come apart. So let me show you guys how to measure, then I'll show you guys how to cut, and that's it. Here's a quick peek at one I already did. That's where you want to be. And then the back. So now we're gonna do this one right here. All right, so first you're gonna measure your rafters, the distance you want it to stick out on each end, and then place on each end on your 16, 24 and center line, so you know exactly where you wanna be. Once you do that, what you grabbing is your square, or like I said, you can take a plank of plywood. I'm doing a square because I actually wanna have a thick, wider cut. Technically, you're only cutting, the board should be as thick as this space you have here. Right, so but that will give me a little indent, and I want to go bigger as I'm using true 2x6s here. So we'll grab our square, put it against the wall right here, just making a line. Now we're going like this, same idea, and that's it. This is going to be a bird's cut in the back, and now we're going to go to the front. Now with the top, same idea, line this up. And now we can go cut. So we'll cut the first one. When you cut all the way from here, make sure you lift your guide here and start with the line so you get a clean cut, because otherwise you'll be going all over. One, let's cut the other, and we can test it out. Alright, let's put it up. And the huge time saver, once you have your first one cut and tested out, just lay it on top of a new one. Trace here, trace your ends already if you did, and then remove and just cut. And we'll do one by ones. Let's check the back. Okay. So slide it all the way in. Nice flush here. Now let's check the front. And look at that. Perfect flush. We are all set, guys. So to get level flat ends on all your beams, measure the first one, last one, run a line across, and then cut them off level. One trick is just get your level while you have them all up. Line it all up. And just make your line. And then just cut them all off. That's one way. For the rafters that are going to be exposed in the gazebo, I'm giving them a burnt look like I'm doing with the walls. Alrighty, roof rafters are cut, settled into place. I put them in their marked lines. Now we're gonna mount them. So you can screw them down, nail them down. We're gonna use some storm fasteners as well, or whatever they're. So I'm using nails for the rafters. Just make sure you line it up. Push this end so it's touching the beam, and that way you have the walls equally apart, and just hit it with 2 nails from each side. And you can add screws, stuff like that as well, but we're also going to secure with storm brackets as well. So I'll keep going with the back, then I'll move on to the front. The design I'll be using is pretty simple. They're about $1 a piece. And there's all different ones. There's also ones that look like joist hangers, but I'm using true two wide beams, so those wouldn't fit us. They're made for 1.5 beams. So this will work in my case. And the nails, you need the galvanized nails. They're usually right next to these. You get either the 8D or the 10D size, so just make sure you get the right size for the tie, for the holes it has. So let's put them on. So you put in one on each single roof rafter, front and back. And the way they're gonna sit is just like this. And just watch this line here where it says plate line. You wanna go make sure that this is above your, or even with the bottom of the rafter. So when you do your ceiling, you know, this is not in the way. Nice and flat. I'm gonna nail it down with 5 nails. And one by one, get it all done, and that's it. Do 1 nail on each, so you have it lined up, and then you just go to town on the rest. And that's it. And there you go, guys. Just like that. It's out of the way for any ceilings or beams you'll be doing. And no, you don't put another one on this side. This is the one that's only one-sided. There is the one, like I mentioned, that have sit on both sides and basically hangs on it like that. But it won't fit my 2-inch beams here. So yeah, I'm gonna do this all around, and that's really it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, follow, check out, follow this build, and come check out more. Thank you.